Hello from Sacred Pearl Journey. Yeah, today I want to talk about rules, self-created, self-made rules. Yeah, just today I had like this insight that some of the rules that I had created for myself in the past were not helpful at all. And of course, like, why did I create rules for myself? In that moment, it was a little bit unconsciously done. Only now I'm aware that I was actually creating rules. And in that moment, my purpose was to create a rule that will support me in staying more in integrity with myself and what I value, what matters to me, what contributes to my well-being, and helps me and supports me on my human evolution. However, months later, that particular rule did not work anymore because I was already in a changed situation, and what was alive in me, what I really wanted and needed, and what was even reflected back to me from my outside world, like as a feedback and impulses, was not suiting this rule anymore, and the rule wasn't suiting. But because I so strongly wanted to keep my word to this rule, I found myself in a moment of feeling a bit stuck, because I could feel like energetically, like also like here inside, like in my chest, like how I'm being pulled towards something, towards my next step. But the rule was preventing me from it. And unnecessarily creating a complication internally. And of course, this is like a big topic to be researched further. Why in first place I made a rule, why we make rules as people. And it's really interesting when I like even raise these questions here in this space. I felt in that moment that this is what I need. This is what I have learned, how things can be done by making a rule and then following it. And by now I would say I have the inner structure and the inner confidence and self-trust to not need a rule. But instead to be so connected with myself and know what I want, what I need, and trust the impulses that I receive from myself, trust what my heart wants, trust the wisdom of my feelings, trust my intuition, and at the same time also trust and value, appreciate impulses from the outside world. And when I say outside world, I mean people, but also impulses from nature that can also be reflections and feedback and mirrors, invitations even. And so this is like for you to become aware where in your life you might have made and created a rule for yourself, just to become aware, and also to question those rules, if it still helps you or not. And then to even go further, question making rules completely. Maybe there is a completely different way of relating with yourself and with life and with other people than making rules. And I sense also like it requires a heightened presence in people, awareness, clarity, connection with oneself, to be aware of what is really alive in order to, live life, navigate through life, and also navigate through group spaces, shared spaces with other people, and also with elements and animals in a different way. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.